I could honestly say it was one of my best educational experiences this year.
So I just thought it was the best online experience I've had, and just very stellar.
It felt accessible, though challenging.
It was a really refreshing change of pace to have, interesting subject matter, really passionate people, and then a well-facilitated Zoom environment, which is possibly the hardest thing to find in this day and age.
It's superseded my expectations because I have been part of programs that were advertised similarly and ended up being a lot more superficial in nature. But I found the program to be quite substantive, to be challenging, to be engaging.
And I really found that it's possible to create a kind of space online where you feel like you're not in the same room with everyone else, but you're inhabiting the same sort of plane.
It's as close, I think, as one can get to that seminar style discussion where you are still developing relationships and still deeply engaging with the text, still having wonderful conversations, even though you're talking to people who are only an inch and a half on your screen.
I never felt like I couldn't get at what I wanted to say. Like it always felt natural in the conversation somehow. I very rarely forced anything in. So that was a testament to just the construction of the course.
I really do feel that it was organic and probably would have flowed in a very similar way, even if we were just sitting around a table in person.
The group was made up of such intelligent and engaged people. That was just a real high point for me, and I made so many friends through that.
I think people came from every background, political opinion, maybe religious opinion. And so that the actual diversity of students and their experiences was impressive to me from truly across the country.
The recommendation at the outset that we turn off our phones, that we just have this screen open and no other screen, and really focus our attention in on the class and just pretend that we're in person. It's easy to do that. It's just a little mental exercise, a little physical exercise that you do with yourself. But it was so amazing. It just made it feel like this was a special time set apart.
Be on your toes starting that first week. Warm yourself up and be ready to go. Get myself in that place of readiness and intensity to be prepared that the expectations are going to be high, that it was going to be full force because it has to be. I mean, there's only 5 weeks, 2 hours for each week.
The number one piece of advice that I'd give any person considering an online program is come early, stay late. That is how you're going to complement your understanding of the text. It's how you're going to make friends and just taking advantage of everything on offer. It's so easy to just check out, right, when a Zoom call stops. It's so easy to just be done with it. But if you can force yourself to just stay on for a little bit longer, put yourself out there, that, in my experience, is what makes it possible to really make those great connections, to really grow your understanding of the text. It's the same thing as going to lunch with someone after class. This is the Zoom equivalent.